charge it. Let's see if I can, sometimes I like to see if I record. I talk shit back and forth to these folks. We all should know him by now. D-Man, they're men. Well, bitches, really. Whiners, criers, babies, freaking mangina. It's true. And a couple fucking cunts. There's one right now. and here, turn down my music. I don't know if I get flagged for dubstep. Who knows? But anyways, I'm gonna do my work and see what I come up with. See what it sounds like. See if you guys go, wow, he's cuckoo. Or maybe go, damn, that motherfucker fucking always talking good shit. I figure I'll keep them running and I'll talk shit. I really get quiet time. They're obviously drone operators. Homeland Security, it's fucking obvious. Hello? Somehow they got it in their damn heads and something. They're smoking crack. Yeah, hear that motherfucker? Fuck you, motherfucker. Fucking motherfucker. My Nintendo and shit. Crying out every corner, little bitch. Till the end. Hey, shut the fuck up. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I mean, maybe if some of you have like that one girl has a way to read inside them. Yeah. You hear these folks sometimes. I gotta deal with this shit every day. I mean, not on a level where some of you TIs are really having a hard time. That's why I make them pay. They don't like hearing it. They don't like getting their balls busted. They don't like fucking someone talking shit. Because they're the ones doing it. They can hand it, but they can't receive it. Whine all the time. Damn it. Son of a bitch. This is what makes this really hard. Come on.
Southwest is now sending flights to Hawaii. Instead of talking about early fares to Honolulu, Maui, Kona, and Kauai, we'll let the islands speak for themselves. Well said, Hawaii.
No, I mean, that would be, out of any job in the world, that's just one job to be a revenge company that works for Homeland Security as a security cop. All you need is like a fucking driver's license, fucking GED, and pass a one-page psychological test. They probably cheat on that too. Like, hey, I got the answers. These motherfuckers are either getting manipulated or fucking they're just plumb retarded. I don't know, Because that's all they do is bitch, they're kind of quiet right now, you know. But one, I go, Suey! Suey! I get one, something like that. And I met her. I ran into her one time at Oceanside apartment complex, you know, and she was obviously a perp. And some guy moved in the other side next to me and stuff. And he was like, I'm a contractor. I was like, oh, really, construction? Yeah. And the motherfucker was like, he was all, I mean, he was cool. He didn't trip on me, you know. And then, but, I mean, come on, he had clean clothes. Come on, how can you be a contractor? You got clean clothes. Good to go. You know, and the day, you know, I'm being one of those good neighbors, you know. You know, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna drink some freaking, you know, I was having some beers and stuff, and I was like, oh, people are moving in, all right, you know, and I was like, oh, great, let me feel them out and see if they're cool and stuff like that, because my garage was underneath theirs, and I had two neighbors before, and they said, no, we never heard any kind of noise down there, and we didn't, and they didn't trip, you know, and I mean, jeez, I usually play, because I'm in the city, right, and I played Mexican music, like on low, that way people get to feel like that someone's in there, because I got all my tools down there. I mean, you know, a man's tools, you know, and, you know, and so I keep the music, and then, you know, my chick fucking put her ear up against the freaking garage door, and it was like, I could barely hear it to the garage door. What is she talking about? And can you get over here? And I was busy doing a job or whatever, and then by the time I got down there, and I had to get down there and turn up, and it was, you could barely hear it. It was just enough to make you think that someone's in there, you know. And so anyways, she called the landlord, the cops. I was moving a big old thing of books of my wife's to move it down to the garage, and it went out on me, and it went down the stairs, pop, 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 pop. And next you know, I get the landlord and cops show up, and I said, I need a break. I'm gonna go sit down, because I just was like, oh gosh, I can't believe this. And I sit down on the couch. Next you know, I hear pop, 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 pop. Well, I'm having a beer and stuff, trying to relax. And it was the cops, Oceanside PD, and the landlord, I guess. And then, you know, I was like, they were like, come outside so we can have a talk, you know, and see, you know, my good senses go, nah, you know, I mean, you never go outside. You never go outside, you know. You know, I always put a security door. I always put a security door on the on all the doors I live and change the locks, and they came out, and I go, I opened, cracked the door a little bit, you know, because I always have it cracked for the air, and I go, man, I wish I could come out right now, but I'm butt naked. I just get out of the shower. I'm still in the shower. I got soap all over me. I can't come out now, sir. And so freaking the funny thing was, like, all right, we'll just wait right here. I was like, all right, I'll just be right back just a little bit. It won't take that long. Just get wash the soap off, you know, and finish my shower, and I'll be out there right get a hope, you know, help you out right away, you know. And next, you know, freaking the landlord all of a sudden out of the blue, Amy, are you in there? I was like, what the hell? I was like, there's Amy in there, and they're like, there's Amy in there. I was like, dude, really? Now you're getting to think that someone told I'm abusing my wife or something. She's at work, fool. Oh, you know, and I was like, what are you guys trying to pull? You know, what are you guys trying to pull here? You know, and which is bullshit. You know, I don't touch I don't touch women. You know, I don't trip on them. You know, I just put them a little common sense and a little bit of knowledge towards their way, where they ain't got nothing to say, you know. And then I can't believe they said that. And then next thing you know, freaking, oh, there we go. Nice. And then I come out. I wait a little bit. And I'm just jerking around in the bathroom, you know, just do. watching my time, drinking my beer, and I crack the door again. Hey guys, I'm almost done it. I'm just washing my hair. You know, you guys want something to drink? You can sit right there on the bench. And then next thing you go, oh, that's all right, Mr. Sanson. We went ahead and cleaned up the books for you. And then the landlord picked him up, and my wife and I had to go get him. Like, look, there's nothing wrong. What are you tripping on? You know, and it's just because that neighbor, you know, and she's the same one that's targeting me. You know, why? Because she's a perp. You know, I seen her inside her house. All they had was a smart TV and some lawn chairs, you know, some damn lawn chairs and shit like that. Just living trailer. You know, they ain't getting paid much. She had a new Prius and shit like that. You know, and freaking, I mean, you know, I finally got her to freaking be cool one time. I got her a cigarette butt holder. I mean, to throw her cigarette butts, and she's throwing them on the street, you know. And I was being nice and everything, and I mean, dude, but, you know, when you go up to a door, guys, and you know, introduce yourself, normally, that's how you break the ice or this and that and here and there, but I went there, and she just, the dude was like, alright. I mean, he was like, oh shit. You know, probably because she was trying to set me up. You know, and I think that was the whole skivvy. You know, I think her father's involved or whatnot. And, you know, I mean, come on, ham radio operator, fucking, you know, he's involved in something, you know what I mean? And, you know, and I'm trying to be nice, Ken. She said a few things that freaking covered his, trying to cover his ass, going, oh, he doesn't have that big old motherboard thing where all the computers are all freaking lit up and shit. And, you know, I mean, you know, and I was like, yeah, right. And then I gave him a gift with a pair of scissors and a penny, you know, to give to him. And she's taking her sweet ass time, you know. I have a feeling she has an idea, you know. Because, you know, but I don't know what's wrong. I mean, does she love him? Does she love me? Or is she just full of shit? Or is she a honeypot? I don't know. You know, for the most part, I don't know. You know, but the thing is that's all they say. Stay away from her, this and that, here and there. I'm like, that's got to be her daddy or something, you know. And I'll talk shit about him. I'm like, they're stuttering Stanley, you know, and give him shit, you know. That motherfucker stutters. You know, I think that dude stutters because he has a speech impediment. And even in Sepultura, fucking, and she tried to say it was from an injury. Oh, I think it was an injury because, oh, good old Beelzebub up there was like, and torturing him or whatever, I don't know. Because she had a guy that was living with him, and then all of a sudden that motherfucker disappears and left his car, you know what I mean? And the first day I met him, he's like, what's up, you know, he's like, oh, you don't like them niggers, do you? I was like, what the hell? I was like, whoa. You know, I ain't racist, buddy. You know, I mean, I know your old ways or whatever, you know, it's just, I was like, I don't know, you know, I was like, nah, I ain't tripping. I mean, you know, I think he heard me one day, you know, he's probably monitoring me outside and stuff with his drone or whatever, because I was fucking around, I was like, damn, he's got a scooter. You know, I mean, he looks like he's, you know, with the Harley or whatever, you know, and his new wife made him get rid of that damn thing. I would too, you know. I mean, you can't just be looking like you're hard in the yard, like some tough biker guy with a fucking scooter. Motherfucking scooter and shit. You know what I mean? But then, you know, I think he hides with me. I already got one TI. She was able to offer me up a name. Fucking, I had to pull some teeth with her. You know, I made her freaking divulge whatever I wanted, you know, via text and stuff. Sometimes you can tell when a TI, like, is fighting because they kind of know, you know, or they're being mind manipulated, and whoever's running that person's mind at the time is trying to manipulate them as well. Because I don't know if it's the soul and it has this like fear or whatever, but something gives them up and kind of tells me a little bit more about them, and then I'm on the money, and I mean, trust me, it's a sad thing. I don't want that on anybody. But it's like, how can you be a TI and a truther and not and lead everyone else down the wrong path? That's either number one, mind control, or number two, like a patsy, like someone that freaking is doing the devil's deeds because the torture will be much worse for them or whatnot. If you're dealing with that, you must remember, that the deceiver comes in and deceives everyone. You're no better than anybody else. I mean, literally, no better than everyone else that takes the hand of the devil. And you know what? My belief is that you don't offer up nothing. You don't take the hand. You don't, they tell me sometimes, oh, we can give you any drug you want through a frequency, I'm like, we give you fucking, because I'll be tired, like, take off your glasses, we'll give you frequency tweak or freaking whatever. I'm like, I don't want your shit. They'll give me some hot dose or something, but I don't want none. I don't want no manna from heaven. Get it my damn self if I want something. I don't need it. And I don't want to be the one, even if things are different, maybe, because the devil, these people, and aka the devil, and the demons, legion, which are these people, they want to manipulate, they want to, that's why they want you to commit suicide, so you have no chance. We're last in line, and it's what you do. If you take the other side, you're done. You don't go to heaven, you don't go to, you're damned, and I have this weird feeling, in the end, it's what you do, and as well as, if you're doing the devil's deeds, or you're a little bitch, or freaking, or you're not doing anything to help anybody, and if you're giving people misguided information, everything else, G-Wave, all that bullshit, you'll pay in the end, The crazy thing is that they come off as like demons, but then they try to put off as they're wearing white coats as angels or gods or whatever, and this is what they're doing to the young people that are out there, to make them think that they're God or some other thing being, they're of good origins or whatnot, but they're not. I mean, you can't, evil begets evil. You can't just go do evil over here to one person or some people and then be a saint over here. It don't work out that way. That right there is someone wearing a mask. That right there is evil. That right there, I mean, come on. Evil begets evil. You just can't be going around doing evil to the people and claim to be of righteousness and graciousness and God or whatever they claim to think they are. They're causing a bunch of backlash in the world because they're fuck-ups, and I know they'll sit there, driving their Mercedes or whatever, no hot little Mercedes fucking convertible or whatever the fuck that is, Mr. Clean or whatever, and freaking, and he'll lie straight to your face, you know. And I seen these motherfuckers, you know. They got nothing good. They got nothing good for nobody. Because you want to know why? You know, I'll tell you why. You know, because they're thinking, hey, you know, they gave us a chance to, I mean, we have to depopulate. They're going to depopulate. These are my family every day. You know, they're going to depopulate, and they thinking that, we'll be able to start the world over again. You know, some millennials will be left behind because they're directed energy weapons, and plus the viruses and the weather and the chemtrails. They get to target the people they don't want. They decided, hey, you know, and keep the ones that, like, maybe the hot ones or whatever, just whatever ones they covet. You know, if you feel like you're being coveted or lied to, manipulated, you know, it's for a reason. It's because they may keep you around, but, you know, you're just being used. You know, they don't take the devil's hand, because what they want to do is they want to start a whole new world. You know, they thinking that, we're going to get the dirt because we keep the country clean and this and that, here and there. We got an alliance. But, you know, you can't build the world, a nation, under an evil get-go, you know, and be a god. I mean, what are these fucking people are thinking? You know, to be a god, it takes a lot more, and really you have to love everyone. You know, you have to, I mean, really, it's in depth. You know, I think God should be gracious in every single way, and a light for everyone's path. You know, you just can't be a demon and flip around and be something else. That's man. You know, maybe this is why different civilizations have been ruined, destroyed, ripped apart. And it's because they fuck up. And, you know, some say, like the Greek ages, that you know, the children come and they inherit the earth, and then God takes a little vacation or something like that, and they just go to the earth and they just fuck it all up because they hate man. I don't know, hate mankind, or maybe these people are cloned out. Who knows? Because I saw a big old thick chemtrail, and it looked like the length and size of a body, and it was, you know, laying inside this cocoon. It was weird. You ever seen the Body Snatchers? Just like that. You know, just tripping. But it was real, man. I had a hard time. I saw visuals of that. Shut the fuck up. And I don't know if you guys heard that. But they're a bunch of trailer trash. I know that. Why do you think they came out with that cartoon? Squidbillies. Squidbillies. One of them's supposed to be this old school Navy SEAL or something like that, you know, or whatever. I mean, he's alright, but, you know, he's the one that's been punking my dad all his life. You know, I don't know if it was someone he knew or it was him. You know, I was all being friends with my dad one time, but he quit talking to my dad because I became this TI, which is, I don't receive that. I don't receive this TI shit. I handle my shit, take care of my shit. You know, over all means, possible. You know, I mean, don't feel not one bit of freaking regret or like you're doing something bad, doing something wrong. If you do everything that's possible to survive and continue your life, because you have every right to live your life and enjoy it in any way possible. Don't let these assholes freaking ruin it. You know. We gotta get together, you know. I gotta get that case going, but they're hitting me where I just sit there going, it's hard to get my brain going and get my body moving. And sometimes when I get up, it's like concrete. You know, I mean, you know, it fucking sucks. And sometimes I just have to get out the house, you know. Once I get out the house, I'm good to go, you know. And when I come back, I'm good to go. But by the time I make it out, freaking, it's almost 3 o'clock. You know, this is how much, you know, and I'll sit there on YouTube trying to freaking focus and shake out of it. You know, because I got more than one person hitting me. You know, they bombard you. I need to come up with something to cover my ears because I have two glasses, one in the back, one in the front, and it needs to cover this opening just enough to right here so I can put it on, and then on this side too as well. This is the helmet of salvation right here. I'm trying to connect and where everybody hears me as well. Is this is silver inner to give me freaking healing and positive. And I wear this thing alone, silver, and I'm charged up, really charged up. And it's like it converts the energy that's coming into my head. Moon metal's beautiful, it's perfect. If you want something now and something that's going to keep your brain safe, get yourself moon metal 16 by 16. Alright? And then you cut it. Here's one right here. Take this thing right here, you cut it from here towards the middle. Make sure you leave a round circle. Don't cut too close. And then right here, and this way, and then right down the sides, all the way around, and all the corners, and all the middle. And then you round it. You round it up, try to bend it a little bit. And then you're going to have to take a ball peen hammer and mallet or a stump. A stump is good. If you carve out the stump, like a little hat size carving, round and stuff like that, concave, and then you can hammer like an anvil, and then round it off, and you start from the middle and you go all the way around hammering it with this thing. This is 20 gauge right here, and you start from the middle and you take like a nice heavy ball peen hammer. Just get the heaviest one, and then you're gonna want a light one too. But I mean, if you're broke, just afford this and a nice big ball peen hammer. Just be easy on it. But for this, hammer it down, and you want to get this thing rounded out, and then shape it to your head, and then you want it to cover just above your glasses, and then down past here, and then around your ear, and right where it touches your neck to your skull, you want it to stop right there, where it covers your whole brain, okay? And you can wear this at night. And then what I do is, right along the edge and the inside, I fold about 3 times on a 6 or 10 gauge copper, and then I fold them and then hammer it nice and tight and wrap it around the bottom edges, and then I'll solder it down. Learn some soldering. It's easy as heck. Make sure you get some electrical solder and rosin core, because you're going to rosin core your moon metal hat, or you can use silver solder as well. Get yourself a big iron, that way it just melts it down, or you can get an expensive one. And then you're going to solder your points where it folds down. Hopefully tomorrow I can get to that point where I'll build this thing right here into a helmet for my clients, and then I'll do a little class on that. But all this heavy torch stuff is for this heavier, this precious metal too as well. Oh, also I want to hit on moon metal 20 gauge. This is pretty thick. I mean, hear that sound? It's beautiful because you don't exactly have to ground it. It's magnetic metal, and it's beautiful. This is what they put to shield vital computer components, even in NASA, even in the whole computer industry. Okay, it's good stuff. Your brain's a computer. Think about it. You can use this as well for armor as well. You don't have to go and buy an expensive silver armor shielding for your chest plate. But I mean, to be honest with you, because they can hit right on your left side to try to get to your heart. Major thing, like right now. major relief. I can tell where they're hitting at most of the time. But you could do a nice little shoulder piece on the left side. You know, make yourself a breastplate. Make it round yourself out to a stomach plate. You know, do a nice little leather job like that. And you could do some at Hobby Lobby, lambskin. Any boot place will have nice leather laying around for like the innards for the helmet. Leather's good because you can still feel the metaphysical feelings and the shielding of things with leather, with nice thick leather is good for you. That's why either you walk barefoot or you're wearing moccasins. You know, me, I like to wear slippers and go barefoot most of the time. I went and boated today, and I boated with one slipper on because this foot got a tattoo on it, and ever since, the energy when it goes down there, you know how you raise your foot up? Well, on this one, you know, I mean, I can't raise my foot up all the time. You know, I'm working. I got to do things. You know, I don't want that depression to push in me, and the anxieties and the uncomfortable feeling of the directed energy, you know, hitting me all the time. I got to be doing something and be productive and stuff like that, because they don't want you to do shit. And that's when they can just sit there and just hit you all the time. Like, fucking hell yeah, just sit there. You know? And instead of raising my foot up, you know, all I do is wear a slipper and put my other foot on a copper mat. Look at that. Barefoot. Now I know what Red Hot Chili Peppers was talking about. Blackfoot. And you can wear the slipper on one side if you got a swollen foot, and barefoot on the other, and the energy won't exit from that foot. It will exit from the other foot. And I can feel the energy transfer. This is how beautiful it is when you get back to Mother Earth, because they can't touch you like they used to. You know? I mean, last night they were trying to hit my heart. I put my hand on my copper mat, you know, barehanded, and this arm barehanded, and I lift up my shirt so my skin touches the mat and my 2 feet, and they were hitting me with directed energy towards my shoulder, pop, 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 and I could feel the mat going, but not me. This is why it's important to come back to Mother Earth and be grounded all the time. All the time. Keep your feet grounded. If you got a trailer, you got to ground that trailer in all 4 corners, in the middle, and both ends, you know, about 2 spots in the sides. You know, ground that frame.